Daytime baseball coming at you on MLB Network from Petco Park. Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's pretty basic. His stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Margot ranging back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And that misses, ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Full count. Here it comes. This is line to left. Spangenberg has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Throw won't get him. So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring in Carlos Beltran, the center fielder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's the advantage of hitting with the infield drawn in. Just hit the ball hard somewhere, and you got a chance to pick up an RBI like he did right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
3 runs already home here. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
So here's Joe Mauer. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, Buddy Bell. High in the air out to center field.
Margot's under it.
2 down.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Rich Hill. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Margot has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today? Jose Pirela is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 one more time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Will Myers. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Martinez has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Standing in, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Travis Wood, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Myers gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. There is Solarte. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Renfroe on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Yonhervis Solarte goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Corey Spangenberg is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
That's
outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. The Spartans lead it 6-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Victor Martinez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Back up the middle. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Ryan Sandberg. He singled his last time up. Out into right center, well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Joe Mauer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 now.
No strikes.
Buddy Bell will be next. Ready with the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buddy Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air into shallow left center.
Heading after it is Margot.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Cardinals sin, Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rich Hill will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Here's Eric Ibar now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit on the ground to third. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Carlos Asuaje will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carlos Asuaje.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there.
Brock is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Luis Perdomo permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We expect a good battle out of this conquest matchup between the Spartans and the Angels. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ricky Nolasco, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And Johnny Damon is on his way to the boxes. We're just about ready for baseball. And the first pitch of the game is a strike to Damon as we get underway. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. And that becomes the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
So here's Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Revere is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the
in there, 0-1.
Right fielder, Ben Revere.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting second baseman.
Brandon Phillips is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch. Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
On to first to complete the double play. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw in time. 1 hit's all they get. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. Michigan is on top here, 3-0. So striding forward now, Zach Britton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the air, out to right. Revere moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up now, Lou Brock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Skied into straightaway right. Revere is under it. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Valbuena. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Beltran has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. Michigan leads.
Leading off for the Spartans, third baseman, Buddy Bell.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And this is hit hard to the right side.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1, and there's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him!
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Yunel Escobar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 0.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He has been aggressive in this inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Ricky Nolasco worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Vida Blue, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. First delivery to him on the way. Revere rides off for second. A runner at first with no outs here. He'll try it again from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. No one out with a runner at second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sandberg ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Justin Upton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A 1-1 now to Upton. Way in front of that fastball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. There's Johnny Damon now, so he'll get us started in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Johnny Damon.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Upton. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run for Johnny Damon. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. Hits a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Carlos Beltran
as he rips it on the ground to second.
Simmons on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box, Buddy Bell. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout racing back at the track. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side.
Leading off with the Angels,
Albert Pujols is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Nope.
Luis Valbuena stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then he comes back with the curveball. So difficult to not sit on that 96 and be able to react to that curveball. It's a tough combination. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Brock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now, Martin Maldonado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Show.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simmons is there. And a rather easy first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Standing in now, Vida Blue as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners on first with one down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valbuena has room in foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a throw over. Runners back. Runner at first here, one man out. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You always hear about position players grinding out at bats. That's the pitcher grinding one out. That's a special at bat when he can do that to the opposing pitcher and wear him down.
Stepping in now, Lou Brock. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout on the run. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
In now, Johnny Damon. Shot back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. One run scores. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-0 pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Brock rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the 2nd inning. Into the box, Buddy Bell. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Revere is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Now at the plate, Matt Shoemaker. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The second baseman, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We'll get a look at the great Joe. At the plate, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Ryan Sandberg. He reached on a single in his first try. Hey now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hit hard to short. Simmons has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vida Blue. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Justin Upton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's Albert now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Change it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So digging in now, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Jesse Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Johnny Damon. And that's in there, base hit. Brock rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. Upton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Beltran. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Revere going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3 runs already home here. Bounce to first. Pujols has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Buddy Bell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Luis Valbuena is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beltran over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
In
2.
now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brock is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Out for Michigan.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Mauer.
Shoots this one over to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ryan Sandberg checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Phillips for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The pitcher, number 35.
Ready for another shot now. Vida Blue, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder, number 20.
Digging in and looking for more, Lou Brock. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yunel Escobar will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
He had been straight dealing. 12 hitters had retired in a row before that base hit. Now he's in the stretch, and we'll see if he's able to regroup and get right back in that groove again.
Ben Revere is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Ben Revere goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Well, he got what he was looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First offering on its way. Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Number 39 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 39.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will find its way through. A leadoff single for Damon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Beltran. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set and the pitch. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. They're tracking it, but this is big trouble as it's down and it's going to roll a while. Damon is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Beltran takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Stepping in now, Victor Martinez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Revere is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The catcher, number 7, Joe
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Upton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Angels,
Justin Upton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
96 miles an hour, that's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
now batting,
Luis Valbuena is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Count is 1
And
and
a
2.
classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Andrelton Simmons is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at Coogan's Bluff. The Spartans are out in front here, 11-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Ryan Sandberg.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
On the move is Trout. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Striding in once again, Vida Blue. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Swing and a liner. One away.
Right fielder number 20.
Ready for another chance? Lou Brock. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready once again, Johnny Damon. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Oh, there is nobody that's going to corral this one. This could be an inside the Parker. The runner scores from second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton going back to the track. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as the blowout continues. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Carlos Beltran will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is digging in to try it again. Martin Maldonado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Cole Calhoun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cole Calhoun goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Bud Norris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Bud Norris.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Ball one.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's after it. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen. And sure enough, the double and now a single. And before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
So here's Joe Mauer. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Trout giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score the runner from third.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout ranging back at the track. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 1 out and a runner on third. In the air to straightaway right. Revere is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So here's Brandon Phillips. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Giving chase is Damon.
And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
17-0 the final this afternoon. Matt Shoemaker was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Spartans and the Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eddie Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans are expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Standing in now, Buddy Bell. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. Hits a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Grounded to the right. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Bare-handed for one. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Striding in, Cal Ripken, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What's going to be the key for him today, H.R.? Whit Merrifield comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Britton pauses. First pitch on the way. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W. Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. So striding forward now, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. And he pops it up back behind second base. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 53.
So digging in now, Zach Britton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right.
The 0-2 delivery. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
On the run is Brock.
And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting 8.
Now batting, Alcides Escobar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... And welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Kansas City as we get a nice shot of downtown there.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the third. Not a good sign.
Striding in once again, Buddy Bell. A base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a ground ball. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Here's Carlos Beltran. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping in now, Victor Martinez. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. It's over the batter's eye and onto the grassy area in center. My goodness, a huge home run. A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez as they move on top 4-0.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I like it. Hard line drive on a fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one into right, into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire. Chesler Cuthbert will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Chesler.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beltran giving chase. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside,
And he
ball
lays
1.
off for ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Nate Carnes worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds.